Hello, sorry about that. I had went live a few seconds ago and for some reason it cut off. Take my glasses off. It's like a no makeup kind of day. We got about 10 minutes before we'll actually start. I just wanted to go ahead and start it real quick. Cheeks are rosy. I am going to go use my single needle machine. Majority of everybody has a single needle, so I thought I would stay using a single needle to show everyone how it's done and how easy it is to do it. So I'll be back. I'm going to leave the camera rolling, but I'm going to put it on my machine, and I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll get started about 10 minutes, right around 10 minutes. But I'm here in case anybody wants to chat or say anything. Let's see if I can turn this around. Okay. If you're going to be stitching along with me, just comment below so I'll know. If you're going to be stitching along with me, just comment below so I'll know. We got a few more minutes, probably about 7 minutes, and we'll get started. I was just giving people time to get their stuff together, join the live, and just wait patiently till we start. I don't want to start early because I don't want anybody to miss it. And the thing about the design, it actually goes rather quickly, maybe 15 minutes. Once you definitely do it once or twice, it comes so much more easier. If you're going to be stitching along with me, I went ahead and cut out the bow that I was using, and I'll say this again when the class starts. And then I place it where I want it to make sure that I line it up. But I'll show you another trick that I do to make sure that the bow is lined up pretty good and the satin stitch is covering it completely. It's not kind of hanging off the edge of your t-shirt. But I do usually print all these whenever I do a new design. Kind of just have them on hand to place everywhere in case I need it. Got about 5 minutes and we'll start. I'm gonna actually turn my camera around and place it. Here. I'm actually going to do the other side of this t-shirt since I'm going to do a design on the front and give it to my friends for her little girl. I know it should have been a different color, but black t-shirt is all that I really had, so I thought this was cute. Okay. We've got about 3 minutes and we'll start. Guys, see my dog sleeping? All she does is sleep behind me as long as she's at my feet. She's good. Let's see if you can see her a little bit better. Anyhow, okay. We are going to get started. So, this was the 4x4, and this was the one that I did. If you look, I did snip my material, so don't do that. I didn't want to redo the whole thing just because of that little piece of material. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to give this to my friend, I'm going to put another piece of material on there and do a light satin stitching with no zigzag and all that underneath it so that it's light and it'll cover it. So I'll be able to fix that. So what I want you to do, or what you're going to do first, if you're going to put it directly under the armpit, make a seam. Take your iron and make a seam, or make a iron row, whatever it's called. Press it. You'll see, I'm not sure if you can see in my, since the t-shirt's black, but I do have a seam here. Can everybody hear me? I just wanted to make sure you guys can hear me. I guess I should have started that off with how is everyone, glad you're here, that type of thing. But I can't hear myself, so I'm not sure if you're hearing me. So if you are, yep, I'm seeing them come through now, so we're good. Oh, why the mad face? I got a mad face. Why did I get a mad face? Anyway, we'll go on. So I do have a black iron seam here. And what I want to do is make sure, try to make that a little bit better for you guys. I don't have my whole camera system set up. Maybe like this. I'll look at my designs. Anyway, so what I do is I like mine to come to the edge and not have any type of a raw edge. I've seen so many different people out there and that has these, and they're absolutely beautiful. I just don't like the raw edge to show anywhere. That's just my personal preference. So I want the tip of my bow to come to the edge of my seam. So this is the 4x4 bow, actually, so this will be perfect for the kid size t-shirt. So what I did is I hooped tearaway, and that's all that I use. I don't use any pins or anything like that. I hooped tearaway, and what I'm going to do is just quickly, I'm just going to run a quick line from each side of these nubs. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's basically just giving me a roundabout where it is so that I know. And next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my hoop and run the first step that's on here. And I do that because when I put it on my, when I get ready to put the t-shirt on there, I already know where the hoop is going to be, and then I can line it up a little bit better to where the ends are right at it. And it'll make more sense whenever I stitch it out and actually show you. Now, if you do any type of my applique designs, I've been trying to be really thorough at doing them the same. So my placement is usually always red, and my tack down is always blue. And I do that to try to get things uniform. Now, this doesn't say the ones that are older are like that, but I would say for the past maybe 2 years, I've been trying to do them that way, so that once you see those two together, you know that it's an applique. So let's run the first step. Now make sure if you do this like I'm doing it, you have to make sure you take your machine back to the first step, because you're basically using the placement step twice. And I can't draw a straight line to save my soul, so that's why they're so crooked. So. Okay, so now, let me turn you around. Sorry, I don't have all my cameras set up. So now you'll be able to see when you add it to your, when you add your t-shirt, you're going to be able to line it up a lot better. Here's my center crease line. Here's my wonky line I drew on. Now I know, okay, these have to come to the edge. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense to everybody why I did that? And like again, there's so many different ways to do this. I'm just doing what works for me and how I've had good success with it so far. So if you want to put your placement on here, then you know where to put it. Bring up your t-shirt, sweatshirt to where they just touch the tip of my stitch lines. Then you know. Don't go after me because I do like to spray something this small. I'm just going to spray a few times. That's what I like to do. That works for me. Again, you pin, you do whatever you need to do to make it stay on there. I'm going to bring it to the end of my lines. My crease is straight going down the center. Pat it down. And that works for me. Is Is everybody with me so far that's stitching? Who's stitching? Did anybody answer me that if everybody's stitching along or anybody's stitching along, or you're just here to watch? Make sure you pull your t-shirt out from underneath it. Rochelle, why are you having problems? What is it doing or not doing? You guys have to give me more information when you say you're having problems, especially when you email me. I can't sign in. Well, what is it doing? I need more information. Okay, so let's put it on the hoop. I'm gonna run my t-shirt through. Sweatshirt, it's a bit bulkier, a little bit harder. Take your time, make sure you get everything from underneath it. Put it on my hoop. Flatten it out. All looks good so far. Try to get you guys up and personal. Okay, I'm going to make sure that I back it up and run my placement stitch. This is going to be your placement for your first applique, well, the only applique, and that's where we're going to put our material down. There's the placement, and if you can see, it's right on the edge, so when the satin stitch hits it, it's going to cover that cut line, so you won't even see it. So on this one, I'm going to use the material, but you know me, you know I like to use my glitter vinyl, and I'm not sure that everybody has watched the video that I posted using the glitter vinyl, but oh my gosh, this is awesome to use and so easy. Just remember, if you do use it, or if you're new, you have to peel this clear, it does have a clear backing. You have to take this real thick backing off, and then you would iron it once it's done. But because I'm going to give this away as a gift, I want to keep them both the same. So there is my placement line. Throw in my material. I didn't put anything on the back. I don't think you need to. It's not a very big area. I didn't even iron it, which I probably should have, but now I'm going to run my placement, or my tack down stitch. Just going to tack the design down to the bow. This design stitch is literally 13 minutes from my machine, so that's how quickly they go, and even quicker if you use the glitter vinyl. Yes, Dolores, you can watch this. It'll be saved under the video. You're going to go to media and then video on my Facebook group, and then I'll upload it to my YouTube channel too. Jenny, it can't be my connection because I have 5Gs for Frontier. We just upgraded to the highest internet they have. Oh, good point, Cindy. I actually have an ironing mat that I use that my friend from Canada sent me, and it helps keeping everything from sticking. Hi, Pam. Yeah, we upgraded my internet, especially because I do use it for a business, so I have like Frontier, like the top package. And it's so worth it. I've had zero issue. And if y'all knew or have been with me for a while, you know my Spectrum was constantly going out. So you want to take it off the machine. Turn this around. And you see how it does the outline of the ribbon. I'm going to cut this real close. Get my scissors. I've had quite a few people ask me to put on a sweatshirt and to see what it actually looks like on. The red one that I did the North Pole University on, that's one I actually was making to take with me on a cruise in the end of November. And I'll put it on for you guys. I want to finish the other side, but the sweatshirt's actually way too big for me. I've lost some weight and I'm going to have to buy another one. However, I will put it on just so everybody can see how it fits. It's so cute. But I'll do the other bow on the other side and then do a picture of them both together so you guys can see how it actually looks on somebody. So I hate cutting out, and once you use the glitter vinyl, you'll never look at a regular applique the same again, because you'll just be ripping that off. I didn't know, is anybody stitching that needs me to stop or answer questions? Did you use interfacing on the back of your fabric? I did not, Cindy. You can, it's not going to hurt it. The bow's not that big, so in my opinion, I'm not sure that I would really need it. I could be wrong, but I didn't. And to be quite honest, I never have in any of my appliques, and I've never had any issues yet. I think it's just personal choice, or maybe it does make it last longer. But I don't sell anything. I just make things for family and friends, so I've never had anybody complain or say anything came off yet. Okie dokie, that's about as close. Okay, so this is where we are with the applique. But what I do here is, I know some cut afterwards, but why not cut now? I'm going to cut it. Cut that baby off. Because if you're like me, I like to cut my satin stitches, and I have to take a lighter and go burn them and try to fix them, so cut it off. Trim it close. And this is what it should look like. Super cute. So, now, if you were selling these, I would match your bobbin thread to the front of your thread. Unlike me, I use white on everything, and I'm going to be lazy and not do it, since it's just for a friend of mine. And her little girl won't care, so neither do I. But that's what it looks like, so we're going to put it back on the hoop. Let's put it back on the hoop. Turn you around. Make sure nothing's underneath. A giant roller there. And now we're on to do the satin stitch, which is the final stitching of it. I'm going to move you over here closer. Okay. It's going to do all the details inside the bow, and then it'll do the final outline. And this is a child size. This is a 4x4 size bow. I know there's some beautiful designs out there already made by different designers, and they're so pretty. Why don't you cut out the bottoms of the bow tails? I could have. I just chose not to. I'm not sure. No reason. It is satin stitch, so you could go around it. Oh, I know why I didn't, because then I'm going to have a raw edge right here where they don't come to the end. This one, you know, I don't like the raw edge look, but you can place your bow anywhere on there that you want to. And I've had several people ask me to make other bows, so yes, I will. And some other designs, just whatever people want. I'm not going to... Yep. I was reading, I'm sorry. Why don't you I see, thank you. Yeah, Pamela, I just don't like the raw edge. I've seen some that have a raw edge showing, so I was trying not to have a raw edge. I don't think if it's a sweatshirt, if it's the binding around the bottom, that it would fray or anything. It's just my particular vision. I don't like to look at a raw edge, so that's why I didn't. You will have to take your sharp scissors and go back and trim up the t-shirt area. I try to cut as close as I can, but sometimes, you know, there's always some sticking out. But then I took a lighter, and it kind of helps as well. You just gotta practice at this. Just take an old t-shirt and make bows all the way around it. That's what I can suggest. Until you get the placement how you like it. I didn't cut quite close enough right there. Thank you, Debbie. They're fun to do. I think mini bows on the side of the arm would look cute too. Or different characters or whatever you'd like. Of course, I'm going to have to try a Mickey head or a Stitch, something. We'll figure it out. Angel would be definitely cute. I think at this point, the possibilities are endless, really. Don't be afraid to try the glitter vinyl. Trust me, you will never want to go back to applique. Oh, gingerbread would be cute. I'm sure there's other designers out there that got tons of them out already. I'm slower. I have a life and a family and so many things to do, so I tend to move a little bit slower than most people. This is what takes the longest part, is the satin stitch, but it always makes things so pretty. Oh, Debbie, thank you. take its shape a little bit more with details coming in. I use Metro thread. That's all that I like to use is Metro. And I'm not saying that it stitches any better than the other. I think what it is for me is I like the fillness of it when I do, because you know I like my heavy fills. And it just makes them so pretty when they stitch. And everybody has their favorite brand, so I'm not knocking any other brand. This is just a brand that I started using. And I absolutely love it. So I've just been sticking with it. They have great sales. I think that's the size of my needle. To be honest, let me look. Actually, this is what I have in it. Probably because they were on sale and I bought a lot. I don't need to buy needles for probably 5 years. So I just reach in the bin and grab one. And I never change it for vinyl to material. See, I wasn't lying. I have tons of needles. I love this material on the black t-shirt. It's so pretty. I don't have my machine turned up all the way just so that everyone can see it. So who is going to go stitch this when it's over? Make sure you post your pictures, and who knows, I may add something to your account if I see some bows posted on my website or on my group page. Oh, I wonder how this would look on the flap of a purse. For all the bag makers in there, ideas. Dana, I see that you're in here. Can you hear me? It would look cute on a bag. I don't think Lynette's in here. Let's see. One last thing, and that's the circle on the bow. And then it's done. Oh, Suzanne, it's so flippin' easy. Literally 13 minutes to do a bow. That's what... Oh, good, Dana. black close enough. Yes, Angela. I will. I talked earlier about it. You must not have been in here, but I will. There's so many designers out there doing beautiful things, and I usually don't try to keep up with competitions or the trends or anything, but I have a few things that I want to make for myself, so that pushes me to make it a little bit faster. I usually don't make much for myself, so, but I actually want to use this on a design for a shirt that I'm wearing, so, but yes, short answer, yes. Okay, it's done. Take it off. Oop. Move it over here. Make sure everybody can see it. Oh, so just take it out of the hoop. Just gonna tear it. Now the back looks ugly until you clean it up. Once it's cleaned up, then it looks nicer. I hate all those frizzies from the tear away. And you know what? You could probably use the wash away. Just I would use 2 layers if you did it. Actually, I may try that next. Oh my gosh, I can hear my dog slurping down her water. Okay. So that's the back. Not very pretty. But once you wash it, all these fuzzies will go away too. I like to burn my quick little things. So it's pretty much done. That's it. But I'm going to see if I can cut these a little bit closer without cutting the satin stitches. Oh, it looks like I used orange thread, but I didn't. I used white. But anyway, yeah, I still want to cut these shorter. And then what I do is I take this and go across it real fast, smooth it down. Just don't burn your fingers like I do most of the time. Smooth it down. And that's it. Super cute. Once I wash it, all these fuzzies will come off. This is just the paper where I tore it, so. But that's it. Easy. Everybody go do it. Post pictures. I want to see your designs. So, everybody good? Can you hold it up to see the entire shirt? Okay. Let's see. So this would be the one side. This is the other side. Is that what you're wanting to see? I'm not sure. This is a kids medium. This is just a Gildan brand, kids medium. So, very cute. Any other questions? Any comments? Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and end this, hoping you can do some Grinch. But how do you want the Grinch? I've seen a couple people say that, because his face would have to be even. Okay, so this is just my thought, so just bear with me. If we were to do a character or a Grinch or an animal, for me, it has to come to the edge. I'm not a fan of the raw edges, which I've said it 20 times already. So here, let me use this. So if you have a Grinch face, there's really not much to cut. Does that make sense? And I don't think if you split it, it would look that well. Matt, it's okay, honey. I'm just about done. Does that kind of make sense? So let me think on that. These are Kai scissors, K-I-A. I get them K-I-A at the Sewing Studio Superstore in Orlando. Hi, Fran. So these are the best, well, for me. So yes, I will take a look at some characters and try to see how they will look cut out and see. But the Grinch, actually, now that I do have an idea, so I'll take a look at it too. But anyway, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Is there going to be a chance to watch from the beginning? Yes, you can. It'll be saved under media video. You could use Grinch fabric, yes. When you use glitter vinyl, did you say that you take the top care? Yes, let me show you again real quick. So using the glitter vinyl, all of them have, oh my gosh, they're playing slot machine. My dad brought home, my husband, a slot machine yesterday from a garage sale. And he said that our 20th wedding anniversary is coming up. And my dad said that was his present from him. So yes, if you're using the glitter vinyl, you're going to take this plastic carrier sheet off and throw it away, use it to iron on, do whatever you care to do. This is going to be the only piece you will use. You will put it down, run your satin stitch. When you're done, that's it. You literally just peel it off. Oh, like my my other sweatshirt design that I released today, North Pole University, that was glitter vinyl. That was white glitter vinyl, and that was a pain. I don't recommend using white. So, I don't know, it's thicker or something, but it didn't peel very well. So, but that's how you use glitter vinyl. So, anything else? All good? I am going to end this live then and get back to, I have a few more releases to release still. So just bear with me. But thank you guys all for joining. I so appreciate it. Talk to you soon.